it die, yeah. Did it die, did it die. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No, did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm a lowlife, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting, don't know what I miss no more. Too bad you don't hit me more. I'm bad when I get too bored, careful what you wishing for. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No, did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Did it die? Did it die?
Testing. Testing. I think it's live. Let me see here. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Alrighty. There you go. Oh, okay. All right. I think it's good. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh, man. Some people probably like, oh, this guy is weird. Ang weird naman ng guy nito. Ah, let's go, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10. No, wait, no. We changed it. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Oh, yeah, by the way, we are giving away $200 by the end of the month, as long as we hit the 1,000 subscribers. And it's not too late for you to like and subscribe to the video. We will be giving $200, picking 2 people live on the stream. So that way, it's legit. We send out the crypto directly to your crypto account, and you do whatever you want with it. Cash it out, and buy something nice. And the more we grow, we will be giving away much bigger amounts. And depending on how big we get, let's just say YouTube decides to be more, what do you call it? Like, what do you call that? What is that word? I don't know. Never mind. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, anyways. So YouTube funds will be used for giveaways and making the Discord channel much more nice and beautiful. And the Discord, and no, not that Discord, YouTube will be also, hey, what's happening? Did you know? Shift, wait, what? Hold on. Discord is acting up. Why are you doing this to me? All right. Stream health looks good. All right. Awesome. BTC finally broke out of the pennant here. This little triangle that we've been waiting for. Finally got the confirmation where BTC wanted to go. And that's all we was waiting for basically here. All right. It sat here pretty nice and comfortable for several days, until it finally got rejected and decided to make a decision. All right. The decision was the most important part. Movement was the most important part. All right. It's not trading sideways or anything like that. The most important part is we're finally starting to see some real volume. Okay. So the volume and the movement will pretty much tell you what BTC wants to do. All right. And so part of that reason why it's important is because BTC, even though we found some type of bottom here in this area, okay, now if you zoom out, okay, since the beginning of what is that, October, okay, when we finally started moving, all right, you can see how sharp these movements were. Okay, so here's the deal. When you move sharp like these, all right, especially like here's one movement up, we came back down, corrected, and then we move up again, corrected. Okay, so when something like this happens, especially in a short period of time, instead of yung gradually moving up, right? slower versus a much faster move, kind of like what happened here. I mean, you guys noticed. Everybody was like, "Oh shit," you know, BTC going crazy, and you know, like I don't. I expect these right here, and these are not a big problem for me, right? But what is a bigger problem was when BTC starts moving like this. Okay, it was pretty much pulling an Ethereum type deal. All right, Ethereum at the beginning was moving gradually, kind of like this, until we see a blow off top. All right, what we were seeing with BTC was moving up fairly quickly, kind of like what was happening with Ethereum here. All right, something like this right here, something like this right here, and then eventually it started pretty much becoming weaker as as we go. All right, and then obviously it created this pattern here. Let me make that a little darker. Okay, so started coming down here, eventually breaking this trend here. So that was pretty much a bearish type of trend there. But anyways, what I was saying is ito yung this is something scary to pay attention to here, due to the fact that it was pretty much due for a corrective type of move to reset itself, right? To reset itself and build some type of strong support somewhere down here before moving up, right? And so that's definitely something to pay attention to. When you're seeing sharp moves, everybody was excited. Everybody was just like, you know what, this is crazy. 2021 is definitely different. Everything is moving so fast, right? And then boom, something like this happens. You got a mid-cycle shakeout. So beginning of the bull cycle started in 2019, and then it just wasn't until sometime around July last year we started seeing momentum build up right around here. You got your pullback there, and then momentum just kept on building up until we finally blasted off. And this year, I remember BTC was going crazy, and that's where I made like a lot of money, was around February or beginning of sometime around March this year. Where was it? So somewhere around here, where when BTC was around like going towards like 50k area. So let's move that there to the side. So I bought some options here during March. Closed it around, actually, let's see, February, March. Yeah, something like right here. I bought an option play. I was, I just had that feeling. I don't know why my Discord is messing up. Let me just close it. There you go. So I made like a lot of money here, right? And then that's where pretty much I started noticing. I was like, man, my portfolio is starting to peak, and I'm just like, what's happening? But this is, on the daily chart, so, or daily time frame, and it wasn't until like around this point where I started saying like, okay, look, I'm gonna take about 70% of my portfolio. But anyways, what's up? What up, guys? Welcome. So what the most important part was, when you are, when you begin to start, your journey with crypto, and if you guys just, started this year, you guys have quite a while, like malayo pa yung yung like experience that you need, enable for you to experience everything. You guys you guys are already starting off seeing like big drops, kind of like what's happening here. And that's and you probably, some of you guys probably started somewhere around here too, where you started experiencing these crazy run-ups, and everybody was just kind of like making money and stuff. um it's just at this point here where you started seeing a lot of other things start showing up, as far as like other coins, making big moves and stuff like that. And everybody was just in the euphoric phase, um making money, things like that, to the point where this here was a cloud cover, right? And so the cloud cover is pretty much when things start to get more dangerous, right? So that's usually what you see in a something like, let me give you guys an example. It's almost like this right here. You'll see like a big, it's usually a candle, something like this, but it's a body of candle. There's really not much wicks to it. It's just the body of candle. When you see something like a green candle like this, and then you start to see a red candle, a red body of candle, then you have a cloud cover, right? And then you can call this a cloud cover too, because you're just like, you're so used to it going up, correcting, go up, pull back, correct, pull back. It's just that we get distracted. Yeah, you know what I mean? We get distracted by this upward movement, and then cloud cover comes, and then danger, is pretty much just right behind that cloud cover, right? And so what happens is, you start to get bad news around this area. It does They don't give you the bad news here in around here. They start giving you bad news around this area, and until you start to see bigger drops and things like that, because it's just for the people that that are starting off. We don't usually pay attention to charts, even though we want to pay attention to charts. We just don't know it yet. We don't know how to read it yet, right? And so as a new trader, I remember when I was a new trader as well, I remember just jumping into things because they were going up. But little did I know how important charts were. And so eventually later on, when these type of downward movements started to affect my income, right? Started to affect your money, and this is just the truth. You start to realize, okay, how much you need the charts, right? And so you want to know what's going on. Your questions are like, why did it drop? Like, what's going on, what's really happening? I bought here, and then all of a sudden it's right down here. I bought Doge at 5,000, and when I want to get my money, I'm only gonna get 2,000. So can I get a refund? I think I saw that on Twitter somewhere. That was funny. Right? So when you start to experience this type of deal, movements like this, you start to wonder, there's something missing about your trading, right? And so then charts all of a sudden become more interesting, right? You want to learn charts, you want to learn how to be better. And so if you put it in that perspective, I think um, we started learning about trading more serious, right? Which because you're paying for mistakes. I made mistakes, a lot of mistakes, and I paid a lot of money for those mistakes. And so the only thing is, I didn't stop, and that's probably why I'm still here. I didn't stop, and I just kept on trading, and eventually I was more focused into charts versus focus on what's happening in the price. Does that make sense? Like I wanted to deeply learn what how how to read charts, even though I mean even right now I'm still not a master at it, but I pretty much understand the basic and the psychology of why it goes down and why it goes up. And you know, I think every day I stared at the charts all day long, just trying to figure out why it's okay. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing that? What kind of signal is this? What is the trend line? What is the support? What is resistance? How do you properly place support? How do you properly place resistance? How do you spot a trend? What is an EMA and what is that? Is that for me? You know what I mean? There's like different ways you can learn, and everybody's different. Everybody's got their own way of charting. Charting is like you're listening to your favorite TA, and maybe some of you. There we go. I think I'm reconnected. All right. Sorry. I got cut off there by the disconnection. So yeah, you are, basically learning from different TAs. Everybody's got their own, personality. And so what you do as a trader, you will use part of other people's TA, and you mixed in you mix in your personality with your TA, right? What makes you comfortable, what helps you become better at, using TA and things like that. And so um yeah, and so like basically, like you guys can tell, like I like colors that pop out, right? That tells me what's up. But what really matters at the end of the day is, are you you know getting a good price for when you jump in the market, right? Basically, it's like anything. When you're gonna go and start a business or something like that, uh, let's just say you're gonna go start a I don't know, your own store. You know what I mean? Like your own grocery store. First you have to find good deals for your product, right? Good deals. You're not just gonna buy products, retail price and things like that. You want to be able to see if you can get the price down. You know what I mean? So that way, when it's time for you to sell your products, uh, at least you're selling them for a profit without um, increasing the price too much for your customers to be comfortable buying your product, right? And so same thing with trading, right? Same thing with trading. Your charts help you figure out how you can purchase the product at a much cheaper price, and then sell it, for profit. And then when you are trading it, it's the same exact thing, except sometimes you use you use leverage, and sometimes you just use it to purchase a certain amount of shares, and you're actively you're actively buying and you're actively selling it, to the back to the market. You're buying from the market and you're reselling it back into the market. And so you as a trader have to understand, you're buying, let's just say you're buying from another trader, and they're selling it for let's just say somebody wants to sell it at 33,500, right? But you're just like, nah, I think I'll wait. I think I'll wait. What I want to do is I'll probably wait until somebody sells it to me, or you go and find somebody else that wants to sell it lower, and you just be like, how about 32,15? You know what I mean? 32,151. right? And then you're just like, you know what? I think that's a really low price. And so that's gonna be like gone really quick. So you have to be ready to buy that price, right? And because there's gonna be a lot of people wanting that price too. It's not just you. There's some other people out there that wants to buy it at a lower price too. So you have to be quick. And then all of a sudden, it does get to that price, and everybody buys it, right? And so, um, finally, you do get to you get to this price right here. And you want to, when you want to sell it like quick and fast, sometimes you have like extra leverage, things like that, depending on the exchange you're using. And, you buy here, and you could definitely sell around here. And then boom, now you have a lot of profit, right? Um, yeah, so something like that, just market psychology and things like that. But what's going on with the market right now is we are going down, and I think there's further downside left, right? So I'm sure there's a like Elliott waves and things like that out there in the market where people are predicting like lower prices and things like that, which is cool. And like I said, everybody's got their own ways of looking at the market, but I think this wave of downside is not done yet. There's plenty of it left, and there are ways we can tell if BTC wants to go, down farther, like for example, down to 30K. And you know what? There's just way too many TAs right now expecting way below 30K. Um, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think depending on what the weekly uh looks like, because weekly, if you look at the weekly, um, let me see if I can find. Let's see, weekly. What about? There you go. All right. So the weekly has a 50 MA or moving average right over here, right at 29,328. All right. So there is a possibility that we can touch the 50 MA. All right. So like a wick down like that. Or something like this could happen, where we have a drop, right? Like this, where you have the, what is that? The 50 EMA, right? Right here. And so far we're trading below that 50 EMA, right? And so you can definitely see you know support right there, support there, but we could see a wick like somewhere around this area here. So what you can do is kind of make like your price target, just put a box right there, you know so that way when the price comes down here, it's probably not gonna be today or anything like that. This is on a weekly. So sometime next week you could see maybe something like this happens where you have a downside, right? Like right here somewhere. But you're cutting it, like you're getting really close. I hate to say it, but you're getting really close to bear territory right here. This is danger level. Oh man, this is dangerous levels right here, man. So as long as your what is that? Your 20 EMA doesn't get close enough to your 50 EMA, and it doesn't start to cross, I guess it's safe. It's still safe, because I mean, I guess big investors, that's one thing they look at is the EMAs. All right, they tend to buy at let's see here where your 120 at. Okay, that's not bad. So one thing they look for on the daily, okay, usually investors start to buy here during the here, let me see, let me put that. So right here during the 200 MA moving average, investors start to buy here. Okay. Um, this is the big moving average they look for. Okay. But then the reason why I'm very like it, this is a danger zone for me right here in this area, is because it will bring down all of these other EMAs and MAs and things like that to start cross. Like, look at this. You have a bearish cross that happened here, right there. Okay, which is not good. Um, it's just not good. All right. Then you have all these other ones here, that you will bring down with you, as Bitcoin price goes down, right? BTC price keeps coming down towards here. Look how close that is. You got your 200. Where's my thing? You got your 200. Look how close that is. Like, it's very close. And then you got, hold on, let me do that right. You got this crossing and you got this crossing. Like, it's super bearish cross. It's just not cool. It's not cool. All right. And for you saying, for people to say that we can go down lower and things like that, it's just not. It's just dangerous. Even though it would be nice to have lower prices, no, it's not a death cross yet. Death cross would be on the weekly time frame, but just on the daily. Daily we can still recover. It's just, it just, I mean, it would break. We already broke, a key level, not a key level, but a major level here. Where was that at? Major support, right up here somewhere for BTC, right? Then you got another support here. So since we broke a major support, we always come down to the next major support. And so far we're kind of staying between it. But it's just that when you start crossing these lines, it just becomes so much more dangerous to hold coins. And the reason I say that is because we're stepping into the bear territory, right? Bear territory, like, okay, let me go back to, so here's bear territory right here. All right, this is what it starts to look like. You have all your indicators crossing each other, right, eventually, and you don't really want to buy anything long term, like during here, because the price, it will go down lower eventually. So what you're doing here is, what you should be doing here is, you should be just actively trading here, shorting, going long for a little bit, then short the market, going long for a little bit, short the market, go long for a little bit, short the market. And then all over here, you got sideways trading. And then all of a sudden you got the really big drop, right? All this goes on for a little bit over a year. And so you trying to buy and accumulate here is nothing. It's not bad. There's nothing wrong with that, because eventually, once if you can hold longer, if you can hold for like a little longer than a year, and I guarantee you it's really hard to do so unless you just find a way to just forget about it, and just delete the app for for a while. Don't look at it every day. That's gonna help you hold longer. But if you can, if you can buy for long term, then that's fine. That's fine. And then you get really good deals around here. This is gonna happen. This is bear market, right? So once you start doing all these right here, you start getting close to bear market, right? Bigger drops than what you what you want. So basically what you want for BTC2 is recover back up, right? So I think so far where we are currently at the moment, even though this right here was the indicator of a bear market, but I think where we are currently is like where it was supposedly is somewhere right here, but in the same time, like, just the way everything is set up for with the current time frame, the way BTC is looking right now, it's just, I mean, this is where we at, right? Currently. And if we go down lower where your lines, your EMAs and MAs are starting to cross over, yeah, it's just getting too dangerous, right? And then boom, we don't ever get back above the 200. You know what I mean? And so that's why I'm just like, this is a dangerous area for me. Well, when that happens, anyways, the reason I still have belief that we can go up is because altcoins, because altcoins hasn't even showed us the last leg yet, you know, especially XRP hasn't even given us that rally yet, and XRP never misses a rally. That's what I've been trying to say. And so when something like this happens okay, so look at this, right? So we're supposed to see something like a retrace. So it was either this retrace here, or this retrace here when altcoins started going up and finish out their last that last rally, right? So far we haven't seen that yet. Even though some coins already got up to the last fib level, I haven't seen they all still have the last leg up. That's what I'm trying to say. Even though some of them already hit that last fib level, there's always that one last leg up, that last rally, right? And so you have to keep in mind, bear market is not here until we see altcoins break that all-time high, right? And so let's just say for now we are looking at some we're looking at an altcoin chart, right? And actually no, hold on, let's go back to the altcoins. Actually, let's do that. All right, so here's the altcoin. Okay, so here, let's go back to history, right? So currently in history, right? So if we look at the current chart, the current, this trend right here at the top, it's like looking at either here or this one. Okay, one of these two corrections here. All right. Since this one's a little bit more sharper, we'll just use this one. It's all good. But anyways, what we're supposed to see is this here, and then the correction, and then that last leg up, and then we move on to bear market. Okay, where we do that for one whole, or basically a little over a year, until we start to see a bull run again, right? But so there's always that one leg up until let's see, where is, actually we could see it drop some more, retest that area. But anyway, so we always see that one last leg up. So we seen it with XRP. Remember, you guys remember that? So right here, this is where XRP consolidated for like a whole several months. All right, like this is several months worth of consolidation, 140 something days or 130 something days, and then we seen the last leg up. Okay, I don't remember Doge during that time, didn't pay attention to it. ADA also had that one last leg up. Here's the consolidation area. I'm not sure how long it consolidated. ADA's run might have been a little bit different, but it's still, where's my thing at? There we go. About 28 days. So I don't know. This is weird, but there's some of these charts don't show the history of everything. Who was it? XLM was it? I think XLM did. So yeah, here's XLM. I remember seeing XLM during 2017, 2018 area, and same thing. XLM consolidated for the same amount of time frame. Well, this one consolidated for like almost, I guess, 107 days for XLM until we seen the last leg up, and then bear market, right? And so here, how long or how much XLM dropped from the top to the bottom? About 94%, right? And so, like if you put it right there to down here, 94% drop, right? And so that's what I'm saying is like we always see that one last leg up during the when we start to see the bear market. Ethereum, that last leg up consolidation where we consolidate for several months. This one consolidated for 148 days. The last leg up before we crashed, 94%, right? Litecoin, I remember seeing Litecoin, LTC, right? Even though Litecoin's consolidation was a little bit more weird, it was going up on the uptrend. Litecoin was on an uptrend during that consolidation period, but we eventually seen the last leg up, which crashed 94%. Does that make sense? So that's what we're waiting for. That's why it's really weird how BTC is just moving the way it's moving. So maybe if BTC gets over here, we could start seeing a rally with all the altcoins right down here when BTC gets to this price. Because I'm just like, all right, man, that's bear territory. So this retrace here for BTC is probably that retrace right there, right? That retrace right there, and we seen this dip here, and we're probably gonna see this dip here. And so when this dip happens is probably when altcoin starts going crazy. And that's just what it's just because, man, we start going down that far. I don't know, man. That's bear. For me, that's bear already. Right? So maybe that dip. Okay, so yeah, that dip, and then we're seeing another dip. Okay, so yeah. So, a lot of people say, like, we're gonna go lower, yes, and then people are like, I'm probably gonna buy more here when it gets down to these prices. But, like, the ones that's been here for long enough, man, like you're really going into the bear territory, and you say that you want to buy more here, but if you're in a bear, like let's just say bear market kicks in, altcoins go crazy, and then you're just like, we're just gonna keep going. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. Death cross. Pag na break pala, ibig sabihin. Yeah. Yeah. Because you have to look at the history of, you know, um, BTC, how it all happened. Because just compare it, right? You got look, you got your what is that? Your EMA. Sorry, I still don't remember these. I don't. I don't. I'm very visualized. Like I don't remember shit. I got like really bad memory. I just remember things by I don't know by looking at them. But so you got your 200 EMA, the orange line, right here, right? One second here. Let me see. So the orange line is your EMA, 200 EMA, and then you got your yellow, not yellow, but yeah, yellow and pink EMAs. Yellow is I guess the 50, and then you got pink is, I don't know why I got two things up there. There you go. Let's delete that. Let's look at that again. Okay, so as you can see, we're getting really close, right? We're getting really close to crossing. There's a blue one there too. So we're getting really close. The blue one's already crossed, right? Now you're waiting for the 50 EMA to cross, and look how close it is, right? So once it starts crossing, it becomes really hard for BTC to get back above the 200, right? And so once it's, look at this. This is on the daily, all right? Some people are, trying to make themselves comfortable by saying, like, now let's just go to the weekly. And I just want to be like that too. But because I don't want this, bear market I don't want the bear market to come right now. We need more time for altcoins to keep going. I want to prolong the market, the bull market. But with BTC doing this, it's just like, dang, man, it's getting too dangerous. All right, this is what you want to watch out for. Okay, when this starts to cross right here, based on the previous bear market cycle, we finally crossed it right here, and it becomes a lot harder for BTC to get back above there. And then you have one whole year of or a little longer than 1 year of bear cycle. Okay, my microphone cut off. All right. So yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, that's what's happening. And I just hope that we find that bottom that BTC is looking for. All right. Did we go down a little bit? Are we still in that? I just want to make sure we're still in this thing. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's see XRP. 1 second. Don't know if I need to place trades or not, but I'm waiting. And so when that happens, you already know. All right, just potential bear market. Not saying it will become bear market. It just really depends on fundamentals. Remember, technical analysis versus fundamental analysis. Okay, for example, right? Fundamental analysis is like when this starts to cross, right? This is already done. Starts to cross, and look at this, right? Now, let's just say BTC goes up down here, all right, or even lower. Actually, we could touch that. Okay, 20,500. All right, then we go pick up, right? But fundamental analysis will say, we'll do this, right? Not like that exactly, but that would be fundamental, where BTC comes down here and then kind of works its way back up, right? Because technical analysis is like saying, all right, bear market, but we can't even get back up there. That's what technical analysis. Fundamentals would be like, yeah, because you know what? Whales are like, yeah, we got a really good price now. You know, all the people that was, scared right here, everybody has been, lost a lot of money. People are scared. There's no more sellers. All the sellers are gone because you know what? Like, they don't think it's gonna go up anymore. All the technical analysis guys are probably saying like, yeah, man, this is bear market. And then all of a sudden, big players, big whales, uh, you know, put the price back up here. Like WTF. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it is. Ikat muna. Um, to be honest with you, I mean, hey man, like there's different strategies out there you can do. If you're trying to accumulate more coins, for example, you're trying to accumulate more coins. It's just harder for me to do it, but for you guys, it's up to you because I live here in US and Biden wants to tax the shit out of me. Right? So I can't sell my coins. If I do, I'm gonna get my ass taxed, right? And so if you want to accumulate more coins, you should have when you first saw the break right here, you should have said, all right, I'm gonna sell my coins for now and then wait for it to drop either to here or to some TAs it would be right down here or 20,500 right here, right? And then buy more here, buy more here, buy more here, whatever, right? For the ones that are trying to get more coins, buy here, or I don't know, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that you're in profit, you have extra and you want to buy more, right? You sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy, whatever, right? And then, it's to me, it's just way better for me to hold, versus buying and selling. I just, I don't want to get taxed too much. But in the same time, you can hold what you got and you can buy some more here, buy some more here, buy some more here, and your average price. So let's just say you buy here, your average price would, and then right, you buy here, and then you buy some more down here. Your average price would be somewhere in the middle. Does that make sense? So depending on the strategy that you're using, right? That all depends on the strategy. My hands are getting numb. So, are we seeing another drop? I'm keeping an eye on that flag, so that way. Oh, what the hell? I know what to do. I'm just keeping an eye on this. What is that price? 32,797, so below 32,800. Yeah, okay. Cool. So yeah. That's you know, if you're somebody asked me a question about selling. Oh, how to sell. How to sell. Uh to sell, what you want to do is where's my where you at though? Where you at though? Where you at though? I wish I could use my Binance account again. Oh man, I forgot my thing. Um Unfortunately, I cannot use Binance markets. Let's see here. There we go. All right. So markets. Spot. Let's say you're gonna do XRP or something. Where are you at though? Okay. Somebody asked me how to sell using Binance. If you want to watch this, you can, or I'll tell you how many minutes. Right, almost at the end. Okay, so if you're doing spot, I want to tell you. I don't know if your platform is set up like this, but you need to put in sell limit, and let's say you have a long position. All right, long position would be, you know, this little indicator right here on the left hand side toolbar. It's called long position, right? And you want to sell at a particular price, and you have a stop loss. Like, let's just you can have a tight stop loss, or you can have like a kind of a, not too, you want to give yourself some room, right? If you're buying for, whether just to trade actively, you shouldn't lose money on spot trading, because you don't need to sell it. You could just wait till it goes up and then sell it. You don't need to cut losses right here, actually, because you're just doing spot. You're not doing futures. But if, let's say, you want to trade spot trading, all right, and you want to take profits like real fast, right? Like, so depending on how many shares you buy, right? So your entry point would be what, 80, 85, 74, okay? And then your sell price would be around $1.10, okay? So what you want to do is you want to put that $1 limit sell at, let's delete that. I don't know why that's there. Just put $1.10. Okay. Then the amount you can change it to, I can't do it. 100% basically. 100%. Sell it, and then you'd be in profit. And then you just repeat that, right, over and over. Don't do market. Market buy is just, you're gonna get a higher price, or market sell, you're gonna get a much higher price than or lower price, right? When you market buy, you're gonna get a much higher price, and when you market sell, you're gonna get a much lower price versus the price you want to sell it for. I don't do the stop limit. I don't use this too much, to be honest with you. And plus I don't do a lot of spot trading at all. I only do spot when I'm getting ready to buy for the long term, and then that's it. I buy at whatever entry, and then I transfer it out to my wallet. Okay, but what you want to do, I just use limit pretty much the whole entire time. So limits, your platform should kind of like look, can't even talk. Your platform should look like this. All you need is the limit, sell or buy, and use your long position indicator. So that way it kind of gives you, okay, it helps you wait too. All right. It's you can use your little indicator, like what do you call that? Your trend line. Or like, all right, look, that's where the first sign of resistance is. Okay, and then you have another one. This is your support currently, and then you have another support here, and then you have another support here. You know what I mean? And so your stop loss should be where support is at, right? If you're buying long. If you're shorting, it would be the opposite direction. It would be the short position, right? As you can see where how the red is up here and the green is up here, right? And so yeah, it will be the same exact way. So I hope you watch this. This is for you, and I can't wait till Binance says it's okay to trade in the US again. But yeah. That's it. Do you guys have anything else? I appreciate you guys for watching, staying and tuning in all the time. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I'll see you guys on Discord. If you have any questions, please DM me or anything like that. If you have any recommendations, concerns, or anything like that, I'll be on Discord. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks, guys.
I'm stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No, did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die?